Let me, excuse me, see if I can be heard on here. There is a strange anomaly that's taking place in Antarctica, is what's happening. It looks very strange to me. I've been watching it. And you may say, Gina, well, how did you find it? I've been looking at the weather patterns in Antarctica this morning for the past, it's been going on around 1 hour. I've been noticing a triangle has appeared, is what I've noticed. A triangle appeared at first, is what happened. And wait right here, you all. You're gonna let me put this back here. Let me do this really fast. I want to put you on the screen right here. This is a weird pattern coming out of Antarctica, right in the center, like right on the top of the Earth, around the North Pole, is what it is. It's around the North Pole, and I don't think it's normal. I really don't think it's normal. If you're just tuning in, I don't think it's normal at all. Let me put this back to me because I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I better come over here and see if they even gave me any. Can you hear me? Okay, I just want to say this now. Maybe I'm going to trip the algorithms. There's not a single comment being allowed on here, you all. Not one single comment. And am I surprised? Well, I'm not really surprised. I'm not. But to each their own, you all. To each their own. So, yeah. Yes, many secrets. It's up here at the North Pole. So we're gonna go over there to the North Pole. Can you hear me? Roosters rule. Since you're the only one commenting on here, I'd like to know if I have sound coming on. Yeah, there may be a delay. Ian, Blenda, Ian, thank you. Okay, so let's go over here because this is what I've done. I've pulled up this Google Earth because it has the current weather patterns on here. It does. Look at this. So let me show you this because you've never been able to see the center of that before. Look at this big weather pattern that's showing up right here also. Let me turn this. See, this is what I was watching. Am I on that page? See, I watched this triangle literally form. This triangle right here, it literally formed is what happened when I recorded this thing before. It was only like a partial triangle, but as the time went by, look on the center of this. I've never been able to see in the center of this, like here, just like this. Look at that. Well, you can't see the design from here, but you could see the design when I had done it in this picture right here. You can see the intricate design. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? It's like some kind of frequency coming out of the center of that, you all. That's what it looks like. That's wonderful. Yeah. Look at that. So why is that showing up? Okay, why is that showing up is what I want to know. Why these patterns and why the triangle? Why the triangle? Like, look how big it is. Look how big it is. You know that they have technology. They do. We just might as well admit it. They have technology that can literally create things like this. It can. We may not be able to see it. We may not. But look at this. This whole area right here. You may say, well, Gina, that's just from the screen. Well, it's really not just from the screen. It really isn't. Let me push this back to me. I've got a video that I had started on. Let me see if I've got this right here. I've got to find the very first one I did of it. Look at this. So if we come here, this is what it looked like at, shoot, I don't have the time on here. This is what it started off looking like, and it was before 10 o'clock. That's what it looked like right there, you all. So the full triangle was not there at all. And I was looking for any other patterns on there. And I couldn't see any. That was the only one. There's only a partial triangle. It's like one of the sides or tips of it was gone. Right there, you can see. Right here. So let me do this. Let me drag this you all. I hope this is fine. If you're just tuning in, I wanted to see is what I wanted to see. See, it's just partial, and that was from this morning before 10 o'clock. This pattern right here, it never went away. And I had look at this right here. See, look at this perimeter in the lighter color, this round area. Well, see, yeah, it's in the center of that, but I didn't go all the way in the center. But you can see that it is not a full triangle right there. It isn't, you all. It's not a full triangle right there in that position. If you're just watching, let me take you to what it looks like right now. It's a complete full triangle there, and it's like 10:30 right now. It's 10:30, and there was another time I did another video shortly after, because I wanted to see when it would change. I wanted to see when this triangle would change its shape, and it did. I had done this one too. I've got this muted, you all. Well, I'm on the 28th. Now a complete triangle. Do you see that? Okay, I've just come back over here, and it's now 10:03 a.m. on the 28th. Now a complete triangle. Do you see that? That was strange, you all. See that? Let's look at that. 28th. Now a complete triangle. Do you see that pattern? I've never seen it. This thing is emitting some type of an energy, you all. When I zoomed up on it, look at this. Is there some type of... It's literally spanning out in that area is what's happening. Is what it's doing. Hello, Susan, honey. Thank you for joining. See, that's really interesting. So we've got that. That's what it looked like. And it still looks like that. But if you go to the center of it now, like we are in the center of it now, let me type in the North Pole. I don't know where the North Pole. Maybe it's on the other side. Who knows where it's at? Oh, Lord have mercy. Where are we going, you all? I don't know where that went. Let me do this right here. Okay, so this is in a different area. So where is this located? You all, I don't know. I'm not good with geography. Does someone know? Is this the South Pole? It's down below South America. It's I think it is. But then Antarctica was near it, you all. Antarctica was near it. So this is strange. This is really strange, you all. Let me see if we can find it. Okay, yeah, so that's Antarctica right there. So why? See, that's strange, but if I wanted to look inside of it, I really did. I wanted to look straight down inside of there, but we can't really see that much. I can only go so far on the inside of here. I wonder if I see different variations of yellows too. I wonder if I take a screenshot, you all, if we can see it any more than what it's being seen right now. If I zoom up closer, you may say, Gina, that's all CGI. It's all computer generated CGI. Well, it can't be all computer generated CGI, because I sat and watched that triangle that was not a whole triangle. It was only partial before 10 o'clock this morning, and it literally it turned into a full triangle is what happened. It turned into a complete full triangle. So this is what this thing looks like right here. So this is look at all of this. What? Still those patterns. You can still see those patterns in here. It's just all these twirling waves, just like in this picture right here. Look, this is what it looks like. These it kind of looks like astral, not of this world designs. It really does. It looks like not of this world designs right there, but that's coming out near Antarctica. Um, I had a lovely Christmas, but I'm just trying to wonder. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. I really am. I'm thinking that don't look normal, and it didn't when I saw the triangle forming at first. That didn't look normal either. Seeing the triangle form at first, it's just a whole lot of strange things happening. You all, there is. I want to see what time I said it was in this video right here. Let me see if I'm talking about the time right here. What is this showing up right here? Because I'm sure I could come back to here probably in around, I don't know, an hour or so, and this will no longer be there. It's like certain anomalies show up. They do. And then they take them away. They disappear. Which is really strange. See, look at this. Now, let me just put over here in Oregon like that and see what comes up in that area to see if I go back to this area. It's still there. And it's 9:15. It looks like it's forming a triangle. 9:15. It looks like it's forming. Okay, you all. That was 9:15. It looked like that at 9:15 a.m. this morning is what it looked like at that time. And here it is 10:38, and it's still doing something. 10:38. I wonder if the triangle is still there. Yeah, it's still there at 10:38. You can see that it wasn't nothing computer whatever. There's something truly going on in this area around Antarctica. Is that supposed to be, let me ask this question. Is that supposed to be like an entrance? You think it's a craft, PJ Carson? It very well quite possibly could be. And look at that design. Look at the design in the center of it. The design. Doesn't that look like kind of not of this world design? That's what I think. It looks like it's not of this world. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Bart Keck, honey, we got a lot of that already. We got what you're talking about. Let me address this. They will try to fool you of alien, CGI, and other applications. Okay, you've left out one important thing. You've left out the evil on this earth that has been going on for thousands and thousands of years. Okay, and it's literally, people aren't recognizing the demonic activity that's occurring here on the earth. You're not recognizing it, or you're not acknowledging that, hey, it's really been here for thousands of years. Okay, because a lot of things are happening, and, that's what we really, truly need to focus on. Things like that, instead of saying, oh, everything is CGI. Oh, it's aliens, all fake. No, honey, you got to look on what's happening on this earth right now. Okay, you do, but I don't focus on that. You might have to go to a YouTube channel that focuses on demonology and all that kind of stuff, because that stuff is real, and that stuff is not nothing to play with. Yes, that's what I'd like to say. Yeah, give it a year. Oh, and the ice will be gone. Yes. What if somebody's trying to melt the ice? Yeah, that's right. It's all of it. Okay. Well, I happen to believe that there is life outside of this life. There are other beings outside of me and you. There are interdimensional beings, okay? You can say that these interdimensional beings exist in parallel worlds. You can Well, they do. We have angels, but they're in the other realm, interdimensional realms. They exist too. Would you call them aliens? I don't call angels aliens because I know they exist. And I know that there are good, benevolent beings out there that come in and out of our world, okay, in times of needs. And in other times, there's not so pleasant entities, malevolent entities, okay. Yeah, but let's don't get caught up in labels, okay? Let's not. We got too many pressing things happening. We got a lot of pressing things happening right now is what we've got. The top of the world went in, whoa, the top people in the world went into Antarctica. Susan B. Honey, yes, we like encouraging conversation, engaging conversation, as long as we all can be respectful. That includes me too, you all. I'm not no different. I gotta be respectful too. I do, or I gotta lead by example. Okay, I do. Yes. Yeah, that's true, Bart. It doesn't always mean evil. That's absolutely right. It is a real mystery, you all. Let's see if it's changed any. Some people may say, Gina, that's all computer generated. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna close it out. I closed it out, you all. I put this on me. I'm gonna open it back up. I'm gonna open up the Google Earth again and see if it's still there. Okay, let's open it. We're gonna look and see if it's still there. Okay, let's see what happened. Now I just refreshed it, is what I did. Totally refreshed it. And let's twirl you around to down here. Nope, it's still there. It's still here, you all, right there. It's still in that area. You know what I found interesting is like these twirly things right here. Look like little hurricane-like things. There's one here. And there's like one here. If we were to, trying to see if there's any more. But yeah, there's something going on down inside here. Right in here, there's something going on. See, you can even see... You could begin to see, let me do this. Let me take another screenshot of this, you all. Let me put this back to me. The ice is almost melted. The ice is almost melted in Antarctica. Let's look at this because I'm interested at this point. I'm interested in the symbolism. Symbolism. Let me talk about this. So did we see some of these symbols in crop circles? Okay, when we zoom up on these, you tell me if you've seen some of those symbols in the crop circles, because that could be, you all. We got to try to find things out. We really do. We got to try to find things out. Let me put this here. Okay, let's see. Let me do this. Let me do this like this, you all, because I think there's really so much more to this. Okay, okay, now they changed. The patterns have changed. They look like they changed. Or maybe I had it I did it from too far away to see them. So look at that. Yeah, there is more land than they are lying. I heard that Africa is so much bigger than what they say. I really did hear that. You all, let me just try this one more time. I want to try to zoom up a little bit more, and no, the pattern didn't change. I just looked at it from a different point of view, you all. That's all I did. One different point of view. I just took another screenshot. I wanted to look at this one more time because I think these patterns, some of these patterns have shown up in crop circles around the world. I really do. Okay, yeah, look at that. Right here. You thought the ancient pyramids was a power source. You know, let me talk about this part right here. You see how this is like this? Okay, let's just say, you know how the sun on the NASA products, some of the NASA products, they have this dark thing right here coming out of the side of one of the parts of the sun. Right here, it literally is like you have the sun, and you have this like path that comes from the sun is what you have. If we were to go over to the NASA product, you all, let me see if I can get to what I'm talking about to show you what I'm trying to say. I'm going to come over here to the NASA product really fast because I I think that dark area, the NASA product, does the same thing. You know, they have been really slow here in NASA. You see that screen? It's taking forever for it to load. They got to do a handshake. Does any of your all's computer, if you watch down at the lower left-hand corner of your screen, do they like to do a handshake? The computers are handshaking with one another's. Have you noticed that? This is what I wonder. Have you noticed it? I'm trying to find the one that has... okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You see how this sun right here? This sun, literally, it has this dark area coming from it. Okay, it does. Look at that. Okay, this is looking kind of interesting. So we've got this circle right here of NASA, the sun, and then we got right here. This is near Antarctica. We got this right here. So that looks kind of interesting, you all. We got NASA. We've got this coming out. And then we got the NASA product right here. It has like this coming out of it too. Now, I hope that that's... surely that's not depicting that area near Antarctica. But then look at this. Look at these layers of it. Like this, and then this. Was the very first layer of it that I did? Where is the very first layer of it? I think it was this one. Okay, yeah, it had 1, 2, 3. It had 3 of them, you all. Let's go back to here. Some of the patterns look like sematics. Cedar Creek, that's right. So now we're looking at it again. Sematics. Yeah, we're looking at it again. They're beautiful. They are beautiful crop circles. Let's see the crop circle patterns. To see what they look like, because I want to look so we can see some of these patterns in these crop circles to see if we have any that might... I thought I just cleared out my storage on here, but these don't want to load. Okay, they kind of look kind of similar. Some of these are kind of similar. Look at these patterns right here in the crop circle. Like this. Whoa, look at this one. You all look at that one. Now see, look at those rings all around that. These crop circles. Can we have these? I want to see like... the different patterns. Well, we've got that star then, but then if we look at this, look at those right there. I don't know, there could be some kind of correlation between them. There really could be. If you're just tuning in, you got a tattoo that looks like that, that's okay. You can have a tattoo that looks like that. You really can. And it really is. It's all right, you all. But I wanted to get back to here. So Antarctica. It's near Antarctica. And that triangle is still there. Doing whatever it's doing is what's happening. The edge detector and the sun laid on top of each other. I don't know how to do that type of stuff. I don't know how to... superimpose an image to where one is clear, translucent, and the other one isn't. I don't know how to do that. I really don't. I thought about it last week. I thought, what if I could superimpose something like that? But I don't have that type of skill set. Not saying that I wouldn't in another. Yes, it's a vibration ring. A vibration ring. We can come down in here, but yeah, it's in the center. I've not seen it in the center before. I don't know how far they'll let us go into the center of the earth. So we could say center of the earth. Oh, now I've done it, you all. I've got this all, got this to where it doesn't want to do this. Yeah. It would be neat. It really would. And I'm trying to see, well, that's not in the center of that. But if we were to look at Antarctica entrance Antarctica, entrance. Entrance, ENTRANCE. We can look at this. Private tours. Okay, now look at this. Google Earth reveals strange Antarctic entrances right here. Secret UFO bases. Well, that does look kind of strange. It does. That does look strange. On Google Earth, one can find 2 large entrances. This is from 2013 that extend below the Antarctic circus. The world is a circus right now, but it's sad. A surface and ice near the coastline. So look at that. So that's a pretty interesting image right there. They say you can find it on Google Earth. Wow. So yeah, you all. So we know that there are certain types of entrances, certain things happening. Oh, look at this thing. Antarctic entrance. Okay, there you go right there. So we're looking at that hole. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the hole, and it looks like this hole right here. It really does. It looks like this hole right here. I think that's what we're looking at right in here. It's inside that hole. But they got like a fog-like thing over it. They got some kind of something hiding it, but that looks like right over top that hole of Google over Antarctica is what it looks like. See, now see, look at that. In this image, you don't see it. You don't see that triangle in that image. But yeah, that is really interesting. It is. Look at this. So there's that hole. They're hiding it. They're hiding it, you all, is what they're doing. They're hiding the hole that's under Antarctica, that area. That's what they're doing. Yeah. Looks like a fingerprint. This is from Alien Star, but yeah, that's like a perfect circle. Perfect circle. And who's to say, and then look, the inner Earth, Argartha. Okay, what if that is the entrance to Argartha? It could be. It very well could be. Look, 1 hour documentary, Hollow Earth Revisited. See that light that's inside of there? So you all, this is, it's all, with Gina, honey. Okay, so we got it here, you all. It's all very interesting. It really is. You can even see the outlay of it. Admiral Byrd found it. Yeah, we talked about Antarctica last week in depth, but I stuck it in a UFO video. I should like cut that video in half and upload it here because I did. I talked about Antarctica in it, and it was really interesting because there was an entrance inside there. It was based. I don't know why I did that, you all. I stuck some important video footage. I really did. I stuck important video footage of Antarctica into, let me show you where I put it into, and I shouldn't have done it. Can I get back to me? Where am I at? Yeah. I stuck it in the video. Yeah, y'all just bear with me right here. I stuck it in this video right here. This is where this video right here in Alaska, right here.
I'm excited.
Let me flip through this.
I got a package from Human.
This is Live Humans
This one
product.
right here. This video right here. Let me skip it. Right there. That video, we went to Inner Earth. Right there. So you'd have to go to the, you have to go to around the 30 minute mark. And you will see we talked about Inner Earth. Look at that. Stuck on this silly phone over here. I got to close this thing out because it's not right for me. It's all wrong. Yeah, you all, this is Argotha. If you are looking at it. Okay, yeah, we got it here. So that's okay, you all. That's all right. I'm going to turn this upside down. I can see your all's comments now. Oh, you're so welcome. So, Kingdom of Argotha. In the map, the Antarctic continent can be observed without its thick layer of ice. Oh, wow. In the map, it can be observed without the thick layer of ice. I know that's kind of blurry for you all. It looks like it's in a different language right here. So, yeah, I actually touched on that, and it really does make sense. If you look at this right here, how they had done that map right here, it literally is, there is that circle, and that circle looks like this right here. It does in the top of that area. But look, big triangle marks its spot. Massive. Can you imagine how massive? If this is a ship, how massive it is. If it's a ship, it's extremely massive. Yeah, a bizarre tunnel looking thing. Ooh, yeah. So there's a lot of interesting things. There's a lot of interesting things to look into. There really are. Let me put this right here. This video, and you'd have to start at the around the 30-minute mark is what you'll have to do. Around the 30-minute mark of this video. And that's where we talk about Antarctica and Argotha and Hollow Earth, all of it right there. You see it there. Susan B, honey, it is really interesting to explore. It is. I think all the countries of the world, the major players, let's just call them players, they all know what's going on. They really do. So the ship is parked over the black hole, and it's access to the inner Earth. Yep. That's right. It's the inner Earth, you all. That's what it is. Access to the inner Earth. Yeah. So, again, if you go to this video right here, there's a flying saucer in Alaska. You have to go to around the 30-minute mark, because somebody suggested to go look it up. So 30 minutes and 36 seconds. And we go really far with that, because look at this. Even right here, the central sun. I don't think that land of Alash, yeah, so that sounds kind of interesting. It really does. Look at that. Reached the interior of the earth, and that they did not consider returning. Oh, they didn't want to come back to this where we're at. All of these stories seem to be backed up by numerous discoveries, and recently scientists discovered a large ocean of water inside the mantle Earth, and they point out that it is a large water tank that could fill the oceans on the Earth 3 times. So you have to ask yourself, why don't we ever explore the oceans out of the Earth? See, because we've got a lot of water here, and the oceans go so deep. I don't. So you all, that's really interesting. It really is. If you go look at that video, there's a lot of articles. Look, the entrance of the Earth is believed to show it the Kingdom of Argotha. The Antarctic continent can be observed without a thick layer of ice. So we've already looked at that. We did. So this was also a picture that they gave of it right here. I even tried to go to Antarctica. We really can't. So yeah. Even on the NASA product. So could you imagine just inside of here that it's completely hollow on the inside with, hey, now with those spheres that they're what are you going to show us with Antarctica? See, that's Antarctica. It's kind of covered up right there. We can't really see it. We can't see much of anything of it. We really can't. So yeah. So there's a lot you can explore on your own. There really is. But this video right here is it's really good. We went in depth, and that's why the video was so long. That one right there. Let me come back to this live stream. I'm not going to be on here too much longer at all, you all. Well, Miss P, here's what they say. If you do more than 3 videos within a 24-hour period, they will quit sending out notifications. Well, I had to send a message to the YouTube team saying, you know, the majority of all my videos rarely get notifications sent to my subscribers, and it doesn't matter how many I do in a day. The main views of all the videos on this channel, they come from people browsing, okay? Come from people browsing the YouTube. So yeah, I wish they would send out notifications, but they don't. Sometimes they say some notifications take 10 minutes to 20 minutes. Some may see some notification 4 hours later. So it's all farmer. I know it. I wish they would fix it, but they don't. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. Yeah, I wish they would fix it, but they don't fix it. It's okay, you all. You're just going to have to check in here throughout the day if you don't get no notification, because 99% of the time I'm going to upload a video on this YouTube channel. Quite possibly 2, 3, 4 times a day. It doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter how many videos I upload. It doesn't. It's just a time and chance. Yeah, hello. Rupees, rupee nagra. Well, we're going to look at this one more time, this Antarctica area. One more time, we're going to look at it. Ah, they already changed it, you all. You see this? They've already changed it. See what happened just during that short period of time? I'm going to close it out. I'm going to bring it right back on here. They changed the triangle again, you all. So this is perfect. Let's go to the Google Earth. They changed it already. Wow, let me type it in again. And let's see what they did, you all. You're going to see it for yourself. The triangle is gone, I think. That's what I think has happened. The triangle is now gone. It's gone. It's been elongated. The triangle has been elongated now. Isn't that interesting, you all? That's really interesting. Wow. If you're just tuning in, at the very beginning, it was like a half of a triangle, 3/4 of a triangle at 9:15 in the morning. And then around 10 something, it was like a whole entire triangle. And now here we are, 11:05. And now this is the shape that it has taken on. This is the shape right here. But there's still, you can see the center of this area right here, the total center. So something definitely is going on. These shouldn't change that fast, but it did. You've seen it here in real time. It changed. And you know what? Look at this. It's like a barrier right here. A square type of a barrier. So they're doing something. This is some type of an energy, or maybe a big long ship that's in that shape. Who knows what's happening? That's right, you all. Who knows? It's all right. It's all right. And it's okay. There's nothing we can do about it. That's what it looks like now at 11:05 a.m. The triangle shape is gone. What is that? Is that always there? This white thing right here? Is this always there? This white line going through here? I don't remember it before. I really don't. A white line going through there, like a Oh, it's probably still some of this, you all. It's probably still some of that. Let me put this back to me. I am going to go. I am. So I want to thank you all for coming on here, and thank you, moderators, for being on here too. So it's interesting. And again, check out that video that I showed, UFOs in Alaska, or what was it called? Circular, I don't know, flying saucers in Alaska. You have to go to around the 30-minute mark, and we talk about Argotha and Middle Earth, Hollow Earth, for the rest of that video, more or less. And it's really interesting. So thank you again for coming on here. Please give this video a thumbs up. When you give all the videos a thumbs up, guess what it does? It helps raise the viewing on the YouTube itself. The more subscribers who watch a video and gives it a thumbs up or something like that, it literally makes it up that ladder, the YouTube ladder of videos for people to watch. So thank you again. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch this. And there's a lot going on in our world, a whole lot. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again.